Hi everyone, here I am in windy Worthing doing my newsletter, especially for Men's Health Matters, which is, you can see over there. I'm at a gym, an outdoor gym, and I'm really quite excited about this topic. So why did I choose this topic? Well, more and more men are coming to see me at the moment. They're finding it difficult to uphold maybe an image. They've got a certain amount of anxiety they're presenting with, a bit of overwhelm, stress, and they're just finding they're a bit lost maybe. There's a stigma attached, isn't there, that they feel they must look a certain way. It's almost like society makes that stigma be there. So what can we do to help people that are feeling like that? Well, identify where that anxiety is coming from. You know, I've shared many times, my husband plays golf regularly. He's playing golf with one of my sons. And I said, what do you talk about? What do you talk about? And he says, oh, we talk about golf. You know, they don't talk about their feelings. They don't talk about what's going on for them. And I think we have to also look at with men, and you may be in this bracket, what part do you play in that? You know, do you find that you aren't talking to your mates? Oh no, I'm not going to talk to my mates because that's not what we do. The change has to come maybe from you rather than waiting for the externals. Well, when everyone talks, it'll be easier. Sometimes you have to break that barrier. One of my clients recently really was struggling. I said, oh, you know, how is that when you speak to your friends? Oh, I don't talk to them. So I said, what could you do different to be more vulnerable? He said to me the next session, Sandra, I went and talked to this guy, and he said, actually, I feel like that. I feel a bit vulnerable and overwhelmed. I feel like there's too much pressure on me at work. So I think that's a real key to have a look at what part you play. Coaching's all about what part you play. What can you change? What would you like it to be like? That's why the clients are coming to me, because they've identified they've got an issue and they want to work on that issue. So once you've identified what it is, rather than stress, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, what is it you're stressful about? Is it your work? Are you finding that there's toxic relationships at work, or friends, or you've got family that you're challenged with? Find out what it is. Are you just exhausted? Do you need a bit more help? It's okay to have a look at that stuff. Once you've identified it, then it makes it easier to talk about it, either by going to a coach or finding a special friend, or maybe making that time with your wife. I guarantee you most women that I know love to hear what's really going on. I would think one of the top things women say is men don't talk about their feelings enough. So how would it be to break that barrier? You don't have to be looked at in any negative way. I think it's quite endearing when a man says, this is what's going on for me. So, deeper conversations, talk about what's going on, and remember that you're not alone. You know, there's many men that most probably feel the same. If you've got a bit of ego going on, my husband's like competitive and wants to show off a bit, you know, what's that about? He's a 13 or 14 handicap. He likes to think he's better than that. Well, you know, the reality is a 13 or 14 handicap. So as we finish this newsletter, how about you practice some self-care? How would it be as a man if you could look after yourself, make sure you've got good boundaries in your workplace, you communicate what's going on, because you deserve it. I look forward to seeing you next time.